Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the channel. As always, before beginning the video, if you guys want to learn Arabic, then download the Kalam app. It's an app I've been using to learn Arabic. It's phenomenal because it has multiple different exercises and allows you to practice the words you just learned to make sure that you actually remember what you're learning instead of just thinking you do and then forgetting a day later. It's a great app. I suggest it highly if you want to learn Arabic, and you can find the link to download it down below in the subscription. MrBeast just did an 8-hour plus long stream with Aiden Ross, XQC, and a few other people as well. This is a charity stream, so it's for a good purpose. But there was one point in the stream that's very interesting, very notable. For some reason, XQC says, "Free Palestine." And I'll just let you guys watch the clip because it's very interesting.
An anonymous donor.
Okay. I didn't mean to scream at you.
Free Palestine.
What'd you say?
Dr. McNugget.
Okay, so as you guys could see, it became very awkward for a second. Not sure why. I'm going to replay the clip this time with the audio muted just because of music copyright issues. But you can see here he says, "Free Palestine." Then he pauses to look at MrBeast. Aiden Ross pauses as well, because even though he's on the Free Palestine wave, he said Free Palestine in his stream many times. So shout out to him and shout out to XQC as well. They both are looking at MrBeast like, which side is he on? Is he bot? What is he going to say? Is he A, going to say, yeah, Free Palestine? B, is he going to say, heck no, I disagree with that? Or C, is he going to stay silent and pretend, oh, I just didn't hear. Sorry, I was too preoccupied on my phone. Lo and behold, obviously he chose the safest option, which is just to remain silent. Oh, sorry, I didn't hear. But it's so awkward. He has to just put his phone down, smile awkwardly to the side. Aiden Ross like pats XQC on the back because like it was just a very funny moment. And then they just have to swiftly move on. And he's still just looking off into the distance, pretending to like, oh, sorry, I'm just so preoccupied with this important stuff I'm thinking of. And it's so interesting because MrBeast does a lot of philanthropy. He does a lot of good work for the world. He's built a bunch of wells. Actually, this charity stream is for building wells in places that need them for their survival. He's planted a bunch of trees. He's been a part of a lot of great movements. I believe he's even helped people get laser eye surgery so they can improve their eyesight, which, by the way, is very expensive. So he's done a lot of good work. Why wouldn't someone like this speak out for the people of Gaza, the people of Palestine, who are undergoing a genocide at the hands of the illegal state of Israel? You would think that someone who does so much good, so much charity work, would speak up at a time when 2 million people are being starved in a concentration camp and undergoing a genocide. But for some reason, he, as far as I see, has not spoken up about it at all anywhere. And keep in mind, this is on a charity stream for water, to get people who can't access water, to get them access to water. You know who also doesn't have access to safe and clean drinking water? Gaza, people in Gaza. Why doesn't he want to get them water? Why isn't he speaking about that? Well, I found this other very interesting video from a creator named Ivan Patricki, I believe is his name. And let's just watch this together as well.
MrBeast really doesn't want you to know who owns him. He commented on my last video acting all oblivious, so now I really have to expose who raised him $300 million. He's owned by the same people that own Kai Cenat, Hassan Piker, Rizzler Kids, these people, Drewski, Playboy Max. He used to be owned by Scale Lab and made videos like these. At 1 million subs, he needed more money and became friends with Reed Dusher, the CEO of Night Media, who slept in 19-year-old Jimmy's when he was 30. Quickly got MrBeast a honey sponsorship, then a sponsor with Asperian, owned by a credit business that works with bankers and moneylenders, started by the Wolfson family. And suddenly, all of his videos were about money. Night Media's CEO is Ezra Cooper Stein. Their investor is Peter Chernin, who owned Barstool Sports, Cameo, and was Rupert Murdoch's right-hand man, who worked closely with Ari Emanuel, who owned all these people. On record, Night Media scrubbed MrBeast's channel and told him what not to say. Night Media got him an NBA deal with the Chicago Hornets, got him a deal with Amazon recently. Guess who the CEO of Amazon is? And MrBeast got a $300 million investment from Alpha Wave Gamma, run by Rick Gerson, who personally knows Trump's son-in-law Jared Kushner, the CEO of Blackwater, and the Prince of the Emirates. Why do you think MrBeast never accepted the interview with me?
Now, obviously, I don't know if all of that is true, but definitely some of it is true. And it is very suspicious that he doesn't speak up about Gaza, like I mentioned before, which begs the question, why? At the top echelons, when you get to the billionaires, when you get to the highest level of media, when you get to people who have so much influence, the Zionists always dip their hands in it. They always get their stake in it first. This is why you have such huge conglomerates owned and run by Zionists. This is why even a makeup company like Huda Beauty is getting their products reviewed by Sephora after making pro-Palestinian remarks. Basically like, hey, stop offing innocent people. This is why so much of the mainstream media paints, even to this day, Israel in a positive light. This is why maybe the Nelk Boys hosted Netanyahu on their podcast recently. This is why TikTok is censoring pro-Palestinian content. This is why Meta has always been censoring pro-Palestinian content. It's because the Zionists always dipped their hands in the most important aspects of our lives, our media, our livelihood. And this goes so deep. People in certain cities in Texas who experienced natural disasters that damaged their properties and their personal belongings and even hurt actual people were not able to receive aid from the city or from the state unless they signed an explicit agreement stating that they will not boycott Israeli goods or Israel or say anything negatively about Israel. Why? How come for a city or a state to give aid to its own people during a natural disaster, they have to sign a contract saying that they won't speak negatively about a foreign country? Why is AIPAC the only lobby group that is a foreign lobby group that's not registered as a foreign PAC? It's because Zionists exercise control. And when I say Zionists, I mean basically Israel. They're like a hive mind. And this is something I guess I can give to them as like a W. They're like a hive mind. They move and work and live like all in one breath with this idea of Greater Israel, spreading Zionism and Israeli first mentality, indoctrinating the world, and ridding the land of the actually indigenous people. And the fact that they've managed to get so many people on their side is crazy. Now, is MrBeast just choosing to stay silent because he would prefer to not get involved in any political matters? That's possible. I don't think he speaks up much about anything going on anywhere, whether it's Russia, Ukraine, Palestine, China, America, anywhere else politically. Maybe he just want to get his hands dirty. But the channel and the group has had its fair share of controversies. For example, Chris Tyson, Ava Tyson, whatever you want to call him, that was a huge controversy back in the day as well. And not all controversy that comes MrBeast's way is fair. I mean, people were mad at him for building wells. It's like, that's a stupid thing to be mad about. I think this is a legit thing that people could be upset about. I mean, as a Palestinian, I'm definitely upset. As a human being, I'm upset. As someone who's seeing innocent people being offed. And to see this man raising money for other parts of the world that need water, but not speaking about people in Gaza not having access to safe, clean drinking water because of Israel cutting it off, I think that's a bit hypocritical and unfair. But I want you guys to leave your thoughts in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I overstepping? Am I jumping to conclusions? Or do you agree with this idea that MrBeast should speak up for Palestine? And maybe there's a negative reason as to why he's not. Only God knows at the end of the day. May Allah bless you all immensely, and I'll see you on the next one. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.